Coming up on The Force, we go into deep cover in the jungle with the Army's Lightning Academy. We enter the House of Pain as airmen transform into elite air marshals. Behind the scenes of the world-famous body bearers. And against all odds, the transformation of one of our wounded warriors. Now, on The Force.
Hello, my name is Tech Sergeant Holly Roberts-Davis, and welcome to The Force, Defense TV's newest program designed to bring you the most interesting stories from around the services. Each month, our show will highlight the events and people that are being featured by Airman Magazine, All Hands, Soldiers, Marines.mil, and from your other favorite service shows, such as Blue and Sitrep, all brought to you by the Defense Media Activity located right here at Fort Meade, Maryland. While Fort Meade is located in one of the most heavily populated areas in the United States, our troops are serving far away and in some of the most isolated places on Earth. Training for that type of environment is key to your survival. In a dense jungle, you're low on supplies and all you have in your pocket is a 9-volt battery. As we see in the upcoming edition of Soldiers, it can save your life.
25th Infantry Division Lightning Academy. It's the troop and soldier school for the division.
We are going to be asked in this region, like we have historically, to be able to operate in those areas that have mountainous jungle environments. They're in the islands. They're in the chains of land and water and people that are out in places like Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Brunei, Bangladesh, the Philippines. I could go on and on.
A lot of our cadre from Lightning Academy have gone to the jungle schools in the countries that I just did the pathways. Because not only can they share, kind of the technical, tactical aspects of jungle operations, which to the countries specifically, but they can give you a cultural feel too.
To see more about Pacific Pathways and other soldiers' stories, go to soldiers.dodlive.mil. With only about 200 in the entire Air Force, the Phoenix Ravens are an elite unit. Airman Magazine takes us inside their training facility, or as their instructors call it, the House of Pain.
You're not here to watch a fight. This ain't UFC. You're in here to motivate one another and keep each other going. Hold. The only time I want to hear ooh or ah is if one of your classmates delivers the proper strike.
U.S. Air Marshals are the ones that protect the aircraft up in the air. We're the ones that protect the aircraft on the ground. We go to a lot of hostile environments all over the world, so we put students through a course that's high intensity to better prepare them for situations they might encounter downrange.
So we try to build that austere, adverse environment in our training with the PT, the discipline that we bring to the course.
If you even get caught blinking in class, not paying attention for a second, they're on you. Like, they know, they're always watching. That's so prepares for downrange. You let your guard down for a minute down there, and then it could cost you lives.
More about the Ravens and other Air Force units can be found on Airman's website, airman.dodlive.mil.
The best place to lead from is the front.
Sometimes it's just so cold and so wet and so miserable. That's part of the process.
Jumping in is just a way to get to work.
When we started this project, we asked ourselves one question. Who is a soldier?
As a final salute to a fallen brother, 6 Marines walked tall, carrying an 800-pound casket through the somber roads of Arlington National Cemetery. These body bearers ensure a Marine's final journey is one of respect and honor.
It's our job to have flawless bearing and to perform our job at the max at 100% for them. And so we don't do it thinking about ourselves. It's all for the family and for that American hero, really. Every funeral, because for a lot of people that's their one look on the Marine Corps that they get, and we want to leave them with that lasting impression. We're working on them getting their strength up, their core, their bearing, their size, and their endurance up. What we're also working on is their technique on carrying and doing different various funerals that we do. I don't want to say rough to do, but they are like, they make you think about what you're doing, and it brings it close to home. I think everybody handles it in their own way, but ultimately we're all here for each other and to help each other through anything.
To learn more about what it takes to do this special job, visit Marines.mil. Competitive swimming is an arduous sport. Training is intense. Now, think about competing with only one leg. All Hands tells us about one naval wounded warrior who's been doing just that.
I stepped on an IED in Sang in Afghanistan in March of 2011. I was a limb salvage, is what we call it, and 2 months later decided to amputate. My life really would not have been the same if I didn't choose the amputation. Not just me that feels this way. A lot of these guys decided to take their injury and their suffering and just realize, you know what, this is me now. The doctors keep telling me if I don't do it, I'll never run. Because of that, before I even got my amputation, he said, as soon as you're out of the hospital, I'm gonna get you into these Warrior Games camps. I'm gonna get you working with these other athletes, and we are gonna get you back on your feet. I never swam, never did track in my life, and I was able to be introduced with great coaches, and now I love the sports, and these coaches are here at a professional level to really perfect my performance.
All Hands Online has a lot more on Navy wounded warriors and other interesting stories from around the fleet. Check them out at navy.mil/AH_online. And with the 2016 Warrior Games coming up on June 14th, we'll bring you the top stories on all those events as we go on site to the United States Military Academy at West Point to bring you the next edition of The Force, coming up on Thursday, June 30th. You can always check out The Force at any time on the Defense TV app or online. Visit your app store to download Defense TV and stay connected to all your service news. I'm Tech Sergeant Holly Roberts-Davis from all of us at the Defense Media Activity. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next edition of The Force.